Archangel Michael says, something is not right with the one who stands closest to you. The smile they wear in front of you hides intentions too dark to imagine. They laugh with you, eat with you, and may even say they love you, but they're not here to bless your life, they're here to break it from the inside. There's a presence around you that has learned your ways, tracked your moves, and memorized your weaknesses. They clapped when you succeeded, but secretly hoped you would fall so they could rise from your ruin. That person's energy doesn't match their words, and the time has come to expose what they've hidden behind those false grins. You've seen small signs but dismissed them, thinking you were being too cautious. You felt the sudden silence in a conversation when you entered the room, yet your heart overpowered your intuition. Now, heaven has sent this message as your confirmation: the person smiling with you is secretly against you. Archangel Michael says, their heart was never loyal, but their game was patient. They waited until you trusted them deeply before beginning their quiet sabotage. They took your tears and used them to build a weapon of mockery behind your back. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They talk about you when you're not there, twisting your truth to gain favor with others. You'd be shocked to hear the words they've spoken, your struggles, your secrets, and your sacred dreams all tossed into laughter like gossip at a dinner table. This betrayal didn't begin recently, it has been simmering for a while. They watch your every move, not out of admiration but to prepare the right moment for a blow. You shared your past with them, but now they carry it like ammunition. Be warned, they smile with you to access the door, but their feet are ready to walk through with your dignity in their hands. This message isn't to break your spirit but to awaken your armor. You've shown them love, kindness, and trust. But they returned it with envy, plots, and manipulation. Their smiles are wide when others are watching, but their eyes never lie when they think you're not paying attention. Be vigilant now. Be still and observe their tone when others speak well of you. Watch how quickly they change the subject or pretend to agree. Those are not the behaviors of a friend. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You deserve to be surrounded by people who pray for your success in private, not just cheer for you in public. This person has grown comfortable in your space, but Archangel Michael is here to say their comfort is ending. Every trap they set for you will become a doorway to their own downfall. This is not just about envy, it's about fear. They fear your strength, your glow, your elevation, because deep down they know they can't match it. And instead of rising with you, they decided to rise through you, by using your heart against you. The truth will be revealed in an unexpected moment. A slip of the tongue, a message left open, or a conversation you weren't supposed to hear will expose it all. Their mask is cracking. Archangel Michael says, this isn't a coincidence. This is a divine unraveling of their web before it entangles your destiny. You are being shown their true face before it becomes too late to escape their shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 557. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Do not panic. Your spirit has survived deeper betrayals and greater storms. This message comes to prepare you, not to punish you. God is still covering you, still loving you, and still standing in the gap for you. They thought you'd never find out. They assumed their plans were hidden well. But what they didn't know is that you are divinely protected, and every enemy pretending to be a friend is now being unveiled by the hands of the angels. You must begin to protect your peace like treasure. Pull back. Observe. Let silence speak and see who becomes uncomfortable. That's where truth will echo loudest. You were chosen not just to survive, but to thrive. But thriving demands separation from the things and people sent to slow your rise. Type Amen to get blessing 811. They will soon realize they can no longer use your kindness as a weakness. The betrayal they initiated will become their lesson to carry. You were their blessing, and they traded it for their own insecurity. Be prepared to see their true face when they realize you've stepped back. They may pretend more kindness, offer more fake concern, and increase their flattery. But this time, your spirit knows. Heaven is guiding you toward freedom from false friends and surface-level smiles. Do not be shocked by who gets exposed in this season, it's part of the divine reshaping of your circle. A test is coming. You will hear your name in a place you didn't expect. And it will be spoken by someone you believed would protect it. But what they say will change how you walk forward. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You are not being paranoid. You are being awakened. That discomfort in your chest, that sudden emotional distance, is not accidental. Your spirit already knows what your mind is trying to ignore. Let go of the urge to confront immediately. Sometimes silence reveals more than words. Let them believe you're unaware, it will expose even more of their true self. Archangel Michael says, your tears have not gone unnoticed. The pain of realizing betrayal from someone you held close is deeper than physical wounds. But your angels have seen it all, and healing has already begun. Every time they spoke behind your back, God documented it. Every time they laughed at your missteps, heaven wrote it down. The book of truth is open now, and justice is near. Type Amen to get blessing 221. A shift is happening. You will be pulled into moments of divine clarity, where conversations reveal hidden motives without you even asking. Watch for it. The exposure will not be loud, but it will be unmistakable. Some people smile in your face, not because they love you, but because they want to study your light to find the switch. But they cannot dim what God has made radiant. You are now stepping into a phase of powerful cleansing. The people who were never for you will suddenly distance themselves. Let them go. As they exit, do not chase. That was their assignment, to bring chaos. But your purpose demands peace. And that peace is your next miracle. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You will be protected from everything you didn't see but was planned behind you. A sudden cancellation, a delay, or a missed meeting will actually be divine redirection. Don't mourn the lost moments, they were shields. This person has smiled with you through tears that they secretly celebrated. But God will turn their celebration into confusion. They will not understand how you still rise. You are being given a chance to realign. This season is not about exposure alone, it's about preparation. Heaven is rearranging everything for your next blessing. Take this time to remove emotional attachments to those who wouldn't defend your name when you're not in the room. A person's true loyalty is not proven by their hugs, but by their silence when others attack you. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, do not regret the love you gave them. It wasn't wasted. It was recorded. And now it will return to you multiplied. That smile that fooled you will fade when they realize they've lost access to your energy. Let your silence be your strength. You don't owe explanations, you owe yourself protection. You'll notice their energy start to shift. Their compliments will sound hollow. Their presence will feel heavy. Trust that. Your elevation is near. But to rise, the weight must go. And right now, that smiling weight is your enemy. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The universe is orchestrating a transfer. What they thought they stole from you is returning tenfold. But they won't be allowed near it. You'll hear their excuses, their justifications, their rewrites of the truth. But by then, you won't need closure, you'll have clarity. The smile that once confused you will no longer work. Their charm will lose its shine. You've seen behind the mask. You're no longer just surviving betrayal. You are rising from it. This is your rebirth. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Let them watch. Let them regret. Let them carry the weight of what they tried to destroy. You are not bitter. You are becoming better. Your silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. Every smile they faked is now their burden to carry. Heaven is watching. And your angels are rejoicing. If they ever approach again with false love, you won't even flinch. Because your eyes have been opened, and your spirit knows the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 777. A reward is coming. Not just because you were hurt, but because you didn't turn bitter. You let God handle it. And now justice is being served. There is power in knowing who is for you and who is not. That knowledge is your shield now. You won't fall for the same smile twice. Archangel Michael says, this revelation is sacred. It will break your heart but build your destiny. You will thank heaven for removing what you once thought you couldn't live without. The person who smiled with you, shared meals, and acted like family never intended to stay loyal to you. They were waiting for the right moment to watch your world crack, so they could walk away guilt-free, pretending they had nothing to do with the damage. But their shadow now carries the stains of every lie they whispered behind your back. God is exposing them because your destiny is too sacred to be polluted by betrayal. You gave them a front-row seat to your life, but they were secretly rooting for the curtain to fall. They didn't come to support your rise, they came to document your fall. They didn't clap for your blessings, they calculated them. Their jealousy grew louder with every achievement you celebrated. And now that jealousy has turned into silent sabotage, carefully executed with a smile on their face. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. You may feel isolated during this transition, but that's not loneliness, it's divine separation. You are being pulled away from false energy so your path remains clean. Trust the silence that follows their departure, it is a blessing in disguise. The angels are removing counterfeit connections from your life. This is not loss, it's preservation. Every hidden enemy being unmasked is a prayer you didn't even know you needed answered. Your name was never safe in their mouth. They smiled while secretly watching for a stumble. They gave advice, not to help, but to derail your steps behind the scenes. This is your warning. Protect your space. Guard your energy. And let your intuition speak louder than their false loyalty. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. They may try to come back when they realize the access they lost. But don't be fooled by new smiles, they are recycled lies. God is not only revealing them but blocking their return. You are rising to a level where only clean spirits can follow. Not everyone will make the cut. And that's perfectly divine. This is a spiritual pruning. The branches that no longer bear fruit must fall. This smiling betrayer was never meant to go with you into your next chapter. Don't grieve what God removed. Rejoice. You are lighter now. And light travels fast toward destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Their exposure may come through someone else, a mutual friend, a stranger, or a divine dream. Stay open to the signs. Nothing that is meant to be known will remain hidden. You may overhear something, stumble upon a message, or feel a sudden heaviness in their presence. That's the spiritual alarm going off. Don't silence it. You were not wrong for loving them. But now, you must love yourself enough to release them. Not out of hate, but out of honor. This is your permission to walk away from the ones who only clapped when it was convenient. The smiles that grew wide while your heart cried in private are now your testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. You are entering a new dimension of wisdom. Your discernment is sharpening. And your spiritual vision is expanding. Now you can look into a smile and see the truth it hides. You can hear compliments and feel the deception tucked between the syllables. They underestimated your spirit. They thought your kindness was blindness. But they forgot who stands behind you, your angels, your purpose, your calling. You are no longer who you were when they first smiled at you. You are stronger now, and their games can no longer deceive you. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Be still and let the divine order unfold. Do not seek revenge. Do not prove yourself. God is already writing the final scene. Their plan will backfire. Their whispers will become echoes of regret. Their mask will fall before the very people they tried to impress. Your reputation is protected. What they tried to distort will be corrected by truth. And their fake smile will melt under the weight of exposure. Their loss is your liberation. They didn't value the treasure they had in you. Now they must live with the memory of what they destroyed. Type Amen to get blessing 7070. Even now, they feel the shift. They sense that their power over your heart is slipping. They may act confused, pretend to care, but do not be moved. You are above their frequency now. You no longer speak the language of betrayal. Your soul has evolved. Celebrate the freedom. You are not broken, you are awakened. Your angels rejoice because you've chosen truth over comfort. From this day, you will no longer second-guess the warning signs. You've been equipped with clarity. No more fake friendships. No more masked enemies. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. Let your glow expose what their smile tried to hide. Let your peace dismantle their manipulation. Let your distance speak volumes. They will miss you, not because of what you gave them, but because they will never find another soul so pure. And they'll regret turning a blessing into a battlefield. Archangel Michael says, this is your turning point. You're stepping out of deception and into divine clarity. Everything that was stolen will be returned with interest. You've cried, but now you'll rise. You've bent, but you will not break. The fake smile will be erased, and your healing will be loud. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Let them go. Their presence was a test, not a promise. And you've passed. The smile they used to fool you will haunt them in silence. Because you will flourish in front of the very ones who thought they could destroy you. This is your divine reversal. Their betrayal birthed your blessing. Their lie unlocked your legacy. You were never meant to stay entangled with those who were secretly rooting against you. Their smile was only a disguise, but the soul beneath it always trembled with jealousy. They could never handle the light you carry, so they tried to shadow it behind false affection. They studied you like a silent enemy. Every pain you confessed, they stored. Every dream you mentioned, they downplayed it in front of others, hoping your glow would dim enough to make them feel brighter beside you. But now their access is ending. You are being divinely escorted away from the people who only smiled to stay close while harboring intentions to harm. This was never your fault, this was their hidden war within. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The conversations they had behind closed doors were never about lifting you up. They were about controlling the narrative. They smiled with you in public but erased your worth in private. You are now entering the moment of divine justice. The things they thought you'd never find out will start surfacing in whispers, in texts, in side remarks that slip from the lips of those around them. You won't have to search for the truth, it will come walking to you. They assumed you'd be too blind in love to notice. But your soul always knew, didn't it? You just needed confirmation, and this is it. Their disguise is crumbling. The smile is trembling. The truth is rising. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Watch how your distance frightens them more than your confrontation ever could. Watch how your peace disrupts their chaos. The power is shifting, back into your hands. They only smiled to access the gold. But you were never gold to be mined, you were fire, too fierce to be tamed by small souls with hidden daggers. The betrayal didn't begin the day you noticed. It started the moment they realized they couldn't become you. So they tried to break you instead. But they failed. You still shine. You still love. You still rise. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They will remember you, not for your mistakes, but for the love they could never return, the loyalty they never deserved, and the light they couldn't extinguish. God saw it all, the fake loyalty, the silent attacks, the disguised intentions. And now, heaven has ordered a cleansing. A full removal of every hidden snake wearing a smile. Let them be shocked at your strength. Let them wonder how you still glow after what they did. That is your divine protection at work. They thought your downfall would be their celebration. But your rise will be their silence. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Don't entertain their apologies if they come. Most won't be sincere. They'll come from fear of being left behind, not guilt for what they did. Forgive them in your heart, but never reattach. Some connections are only strong because you kept repairing what they kept breaking. This time, let it stay broken. Your angels are clearing your circle because where you're going, only real hearts can survive. The weight of their lies would have ruined the blessing that's already being prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, heaven is preparing your seat at a new table. But the one smiling beside you now won't be invited. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. You'll hear people ask, what happened between you two? But you won't need to explain. Your glow will speak. Their silence will scream. You are entering a chapter of quiet elevation. No announcement. No drama. Just rising. Let them miss your presence. Let them taste the silence they once served you. This is not revenge, it's restoration. Be still. Be strong. Let the exposure do its work. You are about to see exactly who was for you, and who was only near you. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You are being wrapped in divine discernment. You will now hear lies as loud as thunder, even when whispered behind smiles. You will walk into rooms and feel intentions before words are spoken. That is not paranoia, that is divine insight. You've earned it. You were tested by false love and survived with your soul intact. Now the blessing will find you. And not even the smiling enemy can stop it. They had a chance to stand beside you in truth, but they chose envy instead. Now, let them watch from the distance as God rewrites your story. Type Amen to get blessing 9191. Every betrayal, every fake smile, every hidden plan has been turned into bricks for your elevation. The same hands that tried to pull you down will now have to clap as you rise. You may feel tired, but don't give up. This was the final test. The enemy disguised as a friend has been exposed, and you passed. You can now love without fear, trust without guessing, and walk without looking over your shoulder. Because the one pretending to stand with you has been removed. Smile now, not for the world, but for your healing. It's yours. Completely. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Archangel Michael says, every single attempt to destroy your spirit will now return to sender. But you, child of light, will walk untouched. And this time, your glow will be guarded by truth, not flattery. Loyalty, not pretense. Love, not agenda. You are the lesson they'll never forget. The blessing they mishandled. The soul they couldn't duplicate.